Hey, what's up? Pixel Fox here, and today we're gonna be unboxing a Anker Astro Mini external battery pack. It's basically a portable power bank, which is really nicely sized. It's small, and it holds 3,200 milliamp hours of power, which should be enough for about 1.5 charges on your phone, depending on the battery. Anyway, so I bought this little thing from Amazon. It cost me $9.99 in UK pounds, so that's probably going to be about 15 bucks, something like that. It's not bad. If you're in the US, it's probably going to be cheaper anyway. Yeah, so I bought this to use on a day-to-day basis. And if you've actually watched my other video of the Anker Astro E6, which is this thing, which is much bigger, 20,800 milliamp hours, massive. I basically bought this for day-to-day use, so I can just slip it in my pocket because my Galaxy S4's battery is just crap. It just runs out in like half a day if you're using internet and possibly GPS and whatever. And if you've texted someone, then wow, terrible. Anyway, so yeah. That's what I bought, and hopefully it's going to be useful. But for today, we're just going to be unboxing this little baby. A review is going to come as I've used it in a couple of days. So, first things first, to avoid danger of suffocation, keep this plastic bag away from babies and children. Ooh, suffocation. Let's see if I can use this in foreplay. So, foreplay bag away. Let's see, I quite like their packaging. It seems like a cheap brand because the products aren't really reasonably priced. But they do have very good reviews, and they're kind of the leading brand in this power bank business. And I quite like their boxes. It's kind of like a nice presentation, nice little sleeve, and a recycled box. I quite like that. Let's see. By the way, I haven't unboxed this yet, so it's going to be... Imagine you unboxing this. This is kind of like the first thing. Anyway, so it shows me that we've got power, interface, USB hubs, and protection, and sound, and blah, blah, blah. So, oh, sorry. It actually shows what they sell. Because on Amazon, I've actually seen like many little things like portable Bluetooth speakers and protective cases and whatever. So, I mean, it's quite an established brand in a way, so it's alright. So, the box itself opens up exactly like the last one, I think. So, we're gonna take that flap off, and let's see. There we go. Thanks for choosing Anker. Oh, sweet. What is this? IQ. You're on the way to enjoying power IQ. Out and about, home and office, on the road. Suppose this is going to be like an advert thing. Ah, so charging. Quite interesting. Compatibility maximized, meeting your device's unique charging needs. Apparently they boast having these smart chargers, which... I don't know if this is supposed to be. I know the bigger one is. Basically it reads what kind of a device it is that you've plugged it into, and it delivers, you know, adjusted current to charge it as quickly as possible. So I don't really know how it works. So yeah, it's gonna be in the review. Anyway, the unit itself. We've got one USB thingy, we've got one input, which is a micro USB, and we've got a little button. Anker did send me an email once I've purchased this from Amazon, and it wasn't an automated email, by the way, because they replied. They did send me an email saying that, unlike the previous one, the big one, this doesn't automatically charge, so you gotta plug it in and then press that little button until it turns green, and then it starts charging. So it's a bit more manual than you would expect, but it's nice. It's a nice little aluminum or aluminium case, depending on where you're from. Quite heavy. Feels really sturdy. Nothing crackles, nothing moves. Really nice build quality. quite like that, so you can't twist that off. So yeah, it's basically a solid device. Let's see what it says there. Second generation Astro Mini model, blah blah blah, this compatible, blah blah blah. Just a bunch of guff about recycling and compatibilities with some international standards. So, Anker. It's not big. I've got quite decent sized hands, so that's how big it is. It's not too shabby. Fits in your pocket, one would assume. So, nothing else there. Happy? I sure am. So far so good. Presentation's very good. So it urges you to go and leave them some feedback. Welcome guide. Let's have an off-camera read. So it usually has different languages like English and German, Chinese and French. All the same languages. So, some facts. 80 grams, which is not too bad. 3200 milliamp hours. Input maximum 0.8 amps. So you gotta watch out there. Charging port output 1 amp. Minimum 50 milliamps. 5 volts. Blah 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 blah. This one doesn't seem to have an LED, which the previous one did have. So if you're in the dark, you are shit out of luck, as they say. Just like the previous one, it does come with a carrying pouch, which again, really sturdy and flexible, but really sturdy. Quite happy with that. Fits perfectly in there. So that's that, and we get a white USB to micro USB cable, which resembles my Galaxy S4's cable, which I might be using, and the rest is a big fat nothing. So, what do I think so far? Well, the presentation is very nice. I quite like that pull-out card. It's really unnecessary, you know. They could put their money into something better, like maybe including an extra charging plug or something like that. Well, usually you would have something like that anyway. You could charge it from your laptop or a PC, or or if you've got a phone which charges off a USB, then you're probably gonna have a wall outlet to a USB thing. So it's not a big deal, but they could have included that instead of a fancy box. So horses for courses. But the presentation is lovely. I do like it, and the box comes from a recycled material, which is good, I suppose. So that's that. Anyway, a full review is coming in probably a few days, as I've actually used it. Actually, one thing. Let's see if it actually comes with some charge, because the previous one did. Let's see. Oh, the light's green. Yep, it's got some charge. But I'm not going to show you that because I haven't got my phone here. Oops. Anyway, that's all going to come in the review. I'll show you how it works and blah, 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 and tell you how fast it charges your phone, and if you can charge anything else on it. It's a brilliant little thing, at least on paper, and quite cheap, nice, sturdy, really good quality. So far I'm liking it. Anyway, hopefully you've enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please do subscribe, because that helps me make more videos like it in the future. If there's something at all that you want to ask, or if you want to know, or just want to leave a comment, there's a comment section down below. I do tend to read all the comments, so if you've got anything to say, fire away. You can follow me on social media, blah blah blah, links in the description, yada yada yada. The most important thing is subscribe. Anyway, thank you once again for watching, and we will see you next time. It's a boy!